This is how to do the classic Biddle card trick. So for this trick, the spectator can truly mix up the deck as much as they want. Once the deck is shuffled, I'm going to spread through the cards and have them take out any card of their choosing. Let's say this one over here. So we have the 4 of diamonds. Once that card is remembered, we'll have them place it back in the middle, and all I'm going to do is take 2 cards, place those on top of the selection, and then get my pinky on there as I square up the deck, just like this. So now all I have to do is control these cards to the top by giving it some cuts, and now their card will be the 3rd card down in the deck. What I'm gonna do now is actually control it back to the middle of the deck, but I'm gonna do this under the guise of mixing the cards. So I'm going to peel off about half the deck, I'm going to in-jog the next card with a shuffle, then continue shuffling the cards on top. And what this does is it places a marker right where the original top half of the deck is. I will lift up at the in-jogged card and press up, allowing my thumb to get in there, getting some space, and then my pinky will be inserted right there. So now once the deck has been seemingly shuffled, I'm going to ask them to give me 5 chances at finding their card. So I'm going to ask them to hold out their hand palm up like this so that I can actually place the deck inside of their hands. And all I'm going to do is spread off little piles and just start placing them inside of the spectator's hand. I'm going to do this until I reach my pinky break. So I'm going to keep placing piles in their hand, and now I'm going to stop when I've reached the break, because this is the original top half of the deck. I'm now going to spread off the top 5 cards, and I'm going to say, all right, I think your card might be in one of these 5, but don't tell me if it is. Now all I'm going to do is hold the cards in Biddle grip, and I'm now going to count off each card. So I'm going to count off the first card into my hand, 6 of clubs. The second card is the 8 of diamonds. The third card will always be their selection, and what I'm going to do is peel it off and get my pinky ready to maintain a pinky break, separating that card from the rest of the cards. And now before I actually peel off that 10 of clubs, I'm actually going to pick up the 4 of diamonds with my right thumb. So I'm going to reach over, but pick up that 4 of diamonds underneath with my thumb as I take the next card down as the 10 of clubs. And then finally, the last card is the 3 of clubs. And now my hand is in the perfect position to simply drop these on the rest of the cards that are already in the spectator's hand, and I will ask the spectator to square up these cards and just to hold onto them. So now there's supposedly 5 cards in my hand when there's actually just 4, but I will maintain the illusion by doing a bit of a weird Elmsley count. So I will peel off the top card and then move it to the bottom as I count the rest of the cards. So at full speed, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now once it looks like I have 5 cards, I'll just place these in my hand and then wave it over and say, your card is actually vanished completely from my hand. And as you can see, the 4 of diamonds will not be there. And I'll say it's actually right here, but it's invisible. I'll hand it over to the spectator and ask them to slide it in the middle of the deck face up. So they will do this using their imagination. And now we can make imagination become reality. And all we have to do is have the spectator spread through the cards in their own hands, and they will find their card face up in the middle of the deck.